Hey, welcome to Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League basketball here at Pewaukee High School. I'm Steve Witterhack, and got a matchup going on right now, West DePere and Pewaukee. And starts out quick here for West DePere with a bucket right away from Jackson Miller. Gets the first basket of the ball game. Thanks for joining us, Court 4 here at Pewaukee High School. And the home team, Pewaukee, now with a basketball. That's just inside three-point range. That shot is no good for Caden Spielman. And right down the other way again, going up and scoring on that one is number 23 for them, and that is Jackson Miller again. It's like he's the Energizer Bunny on the team right now. He takes it right to the rack. Pewaukee with the basketball, dribbling around on top. Oleski, Colton Oleski has the ball and loses it, and it comes off from, looks like Oleski's leg probably, maybe his hand as he swiped at it before it went out of bounds. So West DePere will get it back. Yeah, some very nice basketball going on here in the Premier Court. Glad we could bring that to you. A little drive, that is no good on the shot inside. And with it, a player that is not listed as one of our players here, but putting it up and knowing where to go with it immediately is Jackson Miller. Got all their points so far. Yeah, I'm sorry, but not all the people, the kids that are listed as far as numbers-wise, as far as the roster they gave us to start with. Driving that right side, that spills off the front of the rim, no good. And coming up with it is Miller, pushing it up the other way. Gets it back out on top. Three-pointer straight away is up, and that is no good. Long rebound, and that's going to go out of bounds. And looks like it might have went off the hands initially at the end of it. Brixton Brown got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Will remain West DePere basketball. Yeah, trying to get it inside, but that's errant pass. And Pewaukee will bring it up. Jang with a shot there, misses, and right away another team that really likes to run the court. Nice little Euro step inside, and that one comes up short on the shot by West DePere. Jang with it. He's going to launch up a three. Nice arcing shot. That one misses. And getting the rebound is Deshane. Six nothing. Pretty much right now at Jackson Miller 6 and Pewaukee nothing. Pushing it up again. Like I said, I don't have a 33 on the roster, so can't give you who he is. 3-point shot from the corner is no good. And getting the rebound is Daberstein. Nice job by Jenga. Got that dribble back on the ball. Pewaukee looking for their first point. They get the ball taken away. And laying on the other end, 33-4. West DePere puts it in. They got a list of about like 25 names from that team, but the only ones that they had listed in the official roster does not include 33. Missed shot there, an attempt to flick it over his shoulder on the shot by Brixton Brown, but that was no good. And ball loose and going right to the rack with it missing, getting his own rebound. That one is Miller. The runner from the left side is no good. Jang gets the weak side rebound, pushing it up now for the Pewaukee. And getting it and putting, that spills off the side of the rim, no good for West DePere, but they get the weak side rebound. It's going to get blocked out of bounds on the shot attempt by Trayton Ebert. The third game of the day on the Premier Court. They'll be playing games all day long, and a ton of teams involved in this Premier. Now a nice little pass inside and getting it over again to Jackson Miller, and he puts it away. Another block, and that block is blocked there by Deshane, and going the other way with it. That is no good. Dan getting the rebound is Sliga. Zach Sliga with the rebound. Pushes it up the court. Getting it on the run. Nice little shot there by Crew Lauer. Not an easy shot, but he finishes in the lane, and a steal now by Pewaukee. Trying to get back in this ball game. Got a shot from the left side, no good. Getting his own rebound, putting it up, and no good. Lauer battling for the ball, but eventually Ebert takes it for West DePere. Gets it up the court, and guess who? Jackson Miller with a basket. He's got 10 of the game and has his team leading now 12-2. Time out of the court. Back after this. Okay, we found out the player that's going to be scoring some points. Looks like one of their main players out there, and a good aggressive player with Jordan Williams, number 33 of West DePere. Got a couple points, but pretty mobile player out there, playing great defense and also takes some shots out here too. So it's good to get his identity. Inbounds right now, getting close to the 5 seconds. Ball tapped away, chasing it down is Lucas Szabo. Miller has it, gives up his dribble out on top. Being hounded right now, like you should be once you give up your dribble. Good job by Sliga up there to create some havoc. Pull up a 17-footer, that is no good, and getting the rebound is Sliga. Sliga will bring it up, the big fella, bringing it up now along the right side for Pewaukee. It's in the lane. Nice little dump pass inside, over his shoulder, no good. Missed shot there by Lauer. Good attempt, though. Miller with the basketball is going to lob it inside. One of his post players. 3-point shot left side, no good. And weak side rebound. No, we got a player down for Pewaukee. Right now they're tending to him. 12-2 the lead here for West DePere. And almost all those points except for 2 were put in by Jackson Miller. He knows what to do when he gets the ball, and a great finisher out there. And he has a little range to shooting, but he's got all but 2 points for West DePere so far in the game. The player on the ground here for Pewaukee. Don't forget, if you'd like to get any individual highlights or team highlight videos, they're available through Battle Line Films. You can find out more about that by going to the website here for the Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League at WPYBL.com. And Battle Line Films will be who you'll be going with that to get those individual highlights and also team highlights. So again, check into that. Battle Line Films is the same company that does the videos that they show just before they go out and play the state championship games. They put those videos together and all makes all the excitement around the championship game. Turn out the lights and they show that video that they put together from footage that they've had for the last day or two before that. So you're going to get top quality on that. Check into it from Battle Line Films, again at WPYBL.com. 12-2, Pewaukee trying to get some kind of flow going here in the ball game offensively. trailing 12-2 in this game to West DePere. Look inside, get into their big player inside. Going up with it is Colton Oleski. A nice feed inside. Some full court pressure being applied now. Not giving up his dribble, but they do get the ball up in the hands of Miller. Miller has it, it'll spin and gets cut off by a couple players. And he still gets it up and in anyway with two sets of hands in front of him. Jackson Miller with another basket. Has his team leading now 14-4. He has all but 2 of their points so far in this ball game. Pewaukee with it. Lauer has it down to the corner, working against Ebert. Goes along the baseline, gets kind of shoved underneath the basket, so has to dish it out. And then a foul on a shot attempt. Going up was Brixton Brown. And he's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Brown's free throw, he is up, and that is no good. And Crew Lauer, the only scorer so far for Pewaukee, got the only. Got 4 now, so 14-4 the score. And next one is good. Big guy. Yeah, Oleski also in the scorebook with a field goal so far in the game. 3-point shot up and a little too strong, and Oleski gets the rebound and pushes the ball up. They're going to see if they can score one on the transition. Nice little feed inside going from number 3, Massey, into his teammate Brown inside, and he puts it away. Crawling back in the ball game now is Pewaukee, trailing 14-7. Cross-court pass for West DePere, and in the hands of the big guy up there. But every other guy that handles the ball will always be a Miller out there. He gives up his dribble. Get it in the lane and going up and getting that shot blocked inside. Good job by Carl Palmer. And nice trip to the rim. A little Euro step off to the left to get some space. And Crew Lauer gets the bucket. He's got 4 points, has his team back within 5. And a shot inside that is a change, and looks like a foul, and going to the line to shoot a pair will be Max Maurer. Yeah, frenetic pace, keeping the tournament going here. Not much time between games, and hunt down pronunciations, and if the numbers aren't listed, you got to hunt that down. So it makes it a little stressful between games. Free throw good. Nice little stroke there from Maurer, getting his first point of the ball game. Puts his team back up by 6, 15-9. Yeah, just as easy as that. Nice little shooting form that he has, and puts them both in. Back up to a 7-point lead for West DePere. And there'll be a travel called on the big guy out on top with Carl Palmer. Shuffling his feet before he gives the ball up. So turnover, and West DePere will take the ball back with that 7-point lead with 5:45 left here in the first half. A 14-minute halves. They keep it going, like I said. They get too big a lead out there, 20 points. Maybe they have the running clock. Like I said, West DePere has it. Player kind of tripped going through some of the defenders there. That'll be a foul on Pewaukee. Well, that one mishandled on the inbounds pass, but still getting it up to the rim, but missing. About a 10-footer on the other side, no good. Decker gets the rebound, but ends up throwing it away, but it's still in the hands of West DePere. And then we got a 3-second call called on West DePere, so we're going the other way. A lot of action happening underneath the basket during that last series. So Pewaukee with the basketball, trying to tighten this thing up a little bit, down by 7. Taking it in is Spielman, kicks it out left side over to Palmer. Misses everything on the shot from the right side and goes off from Pewaukee out of bounds. It'll be West DePere basketball. Jordan Williams now the named player out of the course, so we got his name associated with his number. Brings it up. West DePere cross-court pass and in the hands now of DeShane. That one gets tapped away. Good in-your-face defense, but West DePere continues to control the ball, and that one is put in, kind of fortuitous, going right back in the hands of Dieter. Miles Dieter with it and gets the bucket. Move along the baseline, and they're going to get it inside. Loses the ball on the way to the basket, does Palmer. And West DePere comes up with it with a 9-point lead, leading 18-9. Get it back out on top. West DePere, nice little back cut, and they're going to kick it out right side and moving both feet. They go back and shoot a 3-point shot to get behind the 3-point line. They're going to be calling a travel on Nick Decker. Going to sit down and check in for him will be Lucas Szabo. Game number 3 on the Premier Court. Here with the host Pewaukee on the court right now, taking on West DePere, but the hosts are trailing right now, 18-9. A little back cut now for the Pirates, and going up and putting it in. Nice little work between the big guys there with Caden Spielman finding Carl Palmer for a basket. Working the perimeter right now, throwing it around, and good job not traveling on that one was Jordan Williams. Steal now and going the other way with it is, that one off the front of the rim, no good, getting the rebound and putting it back in is Crew Lauer. Good job by Lauer, not just expecting the ball to go in. He chased his teammate down and got it and put it back in for 2. Has his team back within 5. So West DePere with the basketball and a 5-point lead. That one's tapped away, and they're going to get it up to Spielman on the fast break. Yeah, putting it up and putting it in. Nice job there running the court. Lauer gets rewarded again. A nice find by Spielman. 18-15, now back within 3 are the Pirates. Nice drive to the basket, but not finishing at the end. The putback is up, and it goes in for DeShane. He gets the bucket, his first points of the game. Has his team back up by 5, 20-15. Nice ball handling by Jang inside, then a foul, a reach-in foul. Looks like it's going to be on West DePere. So Pewaukee hanging around now. They were down by double digits at one time in this ball game. Back within 5, and they have the ball. They get it inside to Spielman inside. Now a shot up, and that one is no good. And getting the rebound was Jordan Williams. Pushes up to DeShane. Shot down from the corner is up. That's way too strong, that 3-point attempt. Nice strong job of ripping the ball away by West DePere's DeShane. Gets it back in the hands of West DePere. Coach wants him to attack right now, calling that out to his players. And nice job closing off those gaps to try to get inside with the defense for Seymour. They really shored that up since the beginning of the game. 3-point shot is up, and it is good from the left corner for Jordan Williams. Sure glad we got to figure out his name. We're going to be saying it a lot here in this ball game. Has his team back up by 8, 23-15. 1:30 and counting down in the half. Cross-court pass, bringing it up now is Ebert. It's taken away at half court, and somehow coming up with it is DeShane. And Ebert still having trouble getting a handle on the ball, but tries to get it inside, and that's going to finally eventually get knocked out of bounds by number 40, Palmer. Carl Palmer with that. Nice job and good corrections there by Pewaukee. Stopping that penetration that they were giving up to the guy who scored most of the points for him, Jackson Miller. The inbounds pass, misses the 5-footer on that one, and saving it and getting it to his teammate. Oleski gets it and pushes the ball up. Jang with it, and back in the hands of Palmer. He'll go up on that right side, comes up short on the shot, but gets fouled on his way to the basket, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Yeah, Carl Palmer, once in a while handling the ball, bringing it up, so it's good when you get a big guy that's not afraid to put it on the floor. His free throw catches the front of the rim, no good. 8-point lead now for West DePere over Pewaukee, 23-15. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Next one. Yeah, gets that one to go, bounces around a little bit, but Palmer gets his 3rd point. Some more full court pressure. Now they're going to back off on that, and getting it over half court is Ebert. Ebert's nifty little move, but didn't finish at the end of it. Fakes a pass and goes right to the rack with it. Couldn't get it to go. Lower has it, gets it back over to Palmer. Yeah, trying to get it inside and powering it up there and putting it in. The big guy, Caden Spielman, with the basket. 23-18 now, the lead. Under 20 seconds to play here in the half. Ebert with it, brings it over half court. Dieter with it, hands the ball over to Miller going in, and he hasn't scored for a while, but he finishes on that one. He's got 14 points in the game. Has his team up 25-18. Last second shot off the glass, no good, and that's the end of the first half. 25-18 in favor of West DePere. Back with more Wisconsin Premier Youth League basketball right after this halftime here at Pewaukee.
Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League Premier Court games can be viewed on YouTube at WPYBL and Battleline Films. View more video content from each tournament on the channels and visit WPYBL.com to order your individual and team highlight films from the season, official Premier League clothing, tournament information, and more.
Everything good? What? Anything you need from me? Except to get out of your way? Except to get out of your way?
He wants a shoulder. I was going to give that. Okay, here we go. Steve Witterhack with you for the second half of action here at Pewaukee High School. It turned into a pretty good game. Looked like West DePere was going to kind of take off with the game early in the ball game, but a nice surge by Pewaukee to get back in this game. And they get the ball first coming up here in the second half, with West DePere leading 25-18. Get it inside and back out. Three-pointer from the right side. That misses badly on that shot, and we're heading the other way. West DePere has it. Down in the corner with it, putting it up. That misses on the shot by Miller. But nice rebound, and that one now taken away on the pass, and boy, almost a magical shot there by Ebert on that steal, and they kind of flicks it over his shoulder. Couldn't get it to go, but does have the ball yet in West DePere's hands. It was a nice rebound there by Doberstein. Griffin out there, but ends up throwing the ball away and stolen by West DePere. Trying to extend their lead this trip down the court, early going of the second half. Jump on the pass, and still West DePere hangs on to it. And a travel on West DePere. So Pewaukee dodges a bullet, and we'll take it the other way. Trying to get some kind of offensive flow going here in the second half. Got to look out for a little trading to Ebert down there. He's all ready to steal the ball and jump those passes. Lusky gets it. He gets it knocked out of his hands. He kind of tosses it toward the rim, gets his own rebound, clears some space, and puts it in. Big powerful move there by Colton Oleski. 4 points for him in the ball game. So there's a 5-point lead. They get a nice little pass, nice feed inside, and putting it in at the end of that is Lucas Shabo. Good feed for him to finish, and he puts his team back up by 7, 27-20. Massey brings it up along the right side now for Pewaukee. Lusky with it, back in the hands again of Massey. Doberstein dribbling off down to the corner on the right side. Oleski launches up a three, too strong. And getting the rebound is Brown. Ball loose. And grabbing it is Doberstein. Oleski passes up the three, takes it in the lane. A runner in the lane that spills off the front of the rim, no good. Somehow gets the rebound back, turns around, puts it up, puts it in. And he earned himself a free throw besides. Nice job by Colton Oleski going and grabbing that ball over a couple defenders. Grabs it back after the miss and finishes down to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. First free throw of the ball game for Oleski, back of the rim, no good. West DePere with the rebound. They pass it up to Ebert, pushes it down. Nice job by Massey to steal that, and back in the hands of the Pirates. Tried to get a lay-in down the other end, but nice job with those long irons from Massey. Oleski gets it in the lane, and that one crawls out the front of the rim, no good. Well, Lucen been pretty physical out there right now between these two teams. This one is stolen, and here goes Miller along the left side with the left hand and puts it in. Nice defense turning into offense for West DePere. Oh, that one thrown to nobody. A receiver of that pass not even looking back on that pass by Lower. Brown was still looking down the court. So just throw it out of bounds. It'll be West DePere basketball. They're leading now 29-22 with 11-11 left in the contest. Yeah, the first year of the Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League, and got a lot of teams involved in it. And looks like it's a success so far. This is just the second event they've had of the 4 or 5 events that they're going to have during the season. So nice job, and it's good to see some high-level players from their schools, too. Now, this isn't club teams. This is high school, I should say school teams from that town. Nice steal going the other way with it, putting it up, missing the shot. Good steal to set that one up. And, boy, nice hustle on the end of that to keep it in bounds by Jordan Williams, but somehow got the Pewaukee back with the ball. In a little trouble trying to get out of that right side of the court, but finally they get it out there. Going to put up a long three, rims out, no good, and coming up with it is Jordan Williams. And Williams is driving it in. I think he's going to get a foul called on Brixton Brown as Williams is trying to go by him. So West DePere will inbound on their baseline, leading 29-22. Fresh players coming in for West DePere. So new player coming in for Pewaukee. Miller gets the inbounds pass. And backs off and looking for a little crease there, but they're doing a pretty good job on closing off those lanes he was finding earlier in the game. Miller kicks it out to the left side, and he's going to get it back. Little crossover dribble, a nice dribble going right to the rack with it, but a great crossover that got him open, and he went right to the rack and finished with the left hand. Pewaukee with the ball, drive, got partially blocked on that one. Jane gets it, sets up 15-footer. Front of the rim, no good. Getting the rebound, putting it back up and putting it in, he is Carl Palmer. Nice job getting that weak side rebound and going right to the rim with it. Ebert with the ball handling, and Miller has it. A little back cut by Ebert and gets it back over to Miller. Shot from the left corner is no good. Ball loose. West DePere gets it. Put back attempt, no good by Kraft, and back in the hands of Pewaukee. They only get it down to the lane, but they gave up the dribble, so they had to kick it back out to reset. Spielman has it. Gets it back over to Sliga. And ball taken away. Here comes Ebert on the breakaway. Goes up. Kind of dancing around. I think he's going to get called for a travel. Both those feet kind of dancing around. But nice steal. Everything else except for the ending on it. But a good job there by trading Ebert to steal the ball, but just a turnover at the end. Okay, so Pewaukee gets it back. Still within striking distance, only down by 7. See if they can get something going here. 31-24 they trail. Jane gets the ball over to Sliga. Tried to get it inside, but that one gets tapped away. Nice steal by Grant Kraft. And gets it up the court, and Williams will get that, but misses the shot on the fast break. But right behind him, the big fella puts it up and in. Getting close to the 8-minute mark left here in the ball game. Now a 9 for West DePere. Goes lower with it, tries to get it inside, but that one gets knocked away by Deckard, and here goes West DePere the other way. That looks like a little reach-in foul they're going to call on Pewaukee. Williams is trying to find his teammate underneath the basket. Next game after this, scheduled 11 a.m. time, we'll have Heartland Arrowhead basketball. Will be taking on Brookfield East. So again, my connection with this the basketball league is Dan Damask. We have a timeout. We'll continue with that story later on. Timeout right now. Back after this.
Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League Premier Court games can be viewed on YouTube at WPYBL and Battleline Films. View more video content from each tournament on the channels and visit WPYBL.com to order your individual and team highlight films from the season, official Premier League clothing, tournament information, and more.
Looking at the scoreboard right now, it helps. It helps for what I do too. Keep track of the score up there, and it's totally off now at both ends of the court, so they're working on that. Hope that's something they can fix. As this is the court we're going to be doing this, calling the games on for the rest of the day. Well, there we go. Even kept the score on there. 33-24 in favor of West DePere. So good. We're ready to play again. West DePere up by 9, 33-24 here with 7:46 left in the ball game here at Pewaukee High School. And we're off and running again. So West DePere with the lead and with the ball. And get it inside, and maybe a little kind of a Euro step in there was Maurer. Missed the shot, and Oleski gets the rebound, pushing it up for Pewaukee. And a go time for them to see if they can get some buckets here and get back in this ball game, trailing by 9 now. Ball passed down to the corner. Go over to Sliga. Get it inside to Oleski. Comes up short, gets his rebound again, and draws the foul. Padding his offensive rebounding stats again. Missing that first shot, getting the second one out of the line to shoot 2. Will be Colton Oleski. His first free throw is good. Yeah, a full slate of games here. They got 3 courts going in the other gym. I know I got a 7th grade grandson who's with the Waupun team that they're playing up in, I think, Saukville. Oh, and Oleski misses a shot, but gets his own rebound, kicks it back out on top. 3-pointer on the way. That is no good. And finally getting the ball is Spielman with it now. He's going to drive it in the lane. Pulls up 10-footer straight away. That one no good. Oleski gets the rebound, puts it in, and gets fouled. Nice work there, getting the ball back. Great offensive rebounding there by Pewaukee. And finally, Oleski again getting a rebound. But that time he puts it in and gets himself another free throw. So Pewaukee back within 6. Let's see if Colton can get them back within 5 on this free throw. Rims around, no good. And getting the rebound is Ebert. That gets taken away. Pewaukee has it. Jang throws it up. That's no good. And again, a battle for the basketball. And Pewaukee again battles and gets the ball back. Got a 3-pointer on the way. That is up, and that is good for Zach Sliga. Big bucket there. Has his team back within 3 now, 33-30. Under 6.5 to play here in the ball game. Ebert tries to answer, and he banks one in and puts in a much-needed basket there for the West DePere team on that basket. Get it into Oleski inside. Nice feed, and he puts it in. Big guy to big guy. The bigs finding each other. Sliga getting it into Oleski for another basket. Still punching away yet, only down by 4, 36-32. So West DePere with the lead, up by 4. They've got the ball. Under 6 to play here in the ball game. And move inside, left hand, that is no good, and Sliga gets the rebound. He'll bring it up now. So like I said, the big guy's not afraid to put it on the floor for Pewaukee. And that one's going to be a battle at half court, and Oleski's going to win that one. 3-pointer straight away. This would be a big one now. Misses Oleski off his hands, and West DePere comes up with the ball. Oh, driving the right side. Nice trip to the rack there by Max Maurer. Splits some defenders and finishes on that breakaway. Back to a 6-point lead for West DePere. Jang has him. It gets tapped away. And coming up with it is Ebert. Then a foul by Jang after that. Those Pewaukee keeps on making runs, and West DePere keeps on kind of pushing them back a little bit. They lead by 6, and it will be West DePere getting the ball now and looking at some full court pressure being applied by Pewaukee. Here's West DePere. They get it down to the corner. Passing up the look down there was Shabo. Working the perimeter right now. Coach working his players right now, trying to get a bucket this trip down. Miller turns around, and he knows where the basket is. Got over 20 points in the ball game now for West DePere. Half of their points. Three-pointer on the way. It is up in front of the rim, no good. Getting the rebound is Massey. Gets it right back to the big guy, Palmer, and he takes it right to the hole and puts it in. Gets his team back within 6 now. 40-34, the lead for West DePere. West DePere getting some time off the clock with under 4:20 to play and counting down. That's going to be no good, and getting the rebound is Crew Lauer. Someone gets tapped away, trying to pass it up the court, and back in the hands of Shabo. It's a three-point shot on the way. That misses everything, and ball gets knocked away from Sliga, and right back in the hands of West DePere, but missed shot, air ball, and chasing it down is Crew Lauer. Under 4 to play. Pirates would love to get a bucket this trip down the court to tighten this thing up. And they're going to put that one down. Tough shot, comes up short on the shot attempt by Carl Palmer. And all alone underneath the basket, and getting the easy 2 is Lucas Shabo. We got a timeout of the court. Back with more Premier League basketball after this.
Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League Premier Court games can be viewed on YouTube at WPYBL and Battle Line Films. View more video content from each tournament on the channels and visit WPYBL.com to order your individual and team highlight films from the season, official Premier League clothing, tournament information, and more.
Okay, welcome back. Timeout taken. 8-point lead now for West DePere over Pewaukee. Pewaukee's had some opportunities, had some shots to get this thing within maybe 4 or less in this ball game, but now find themselves down by 8. Nice job by West DePere to keep them an arm's length away here in this ball game. So Pewaukee with the ball, trying to tighten it up with time running out. Nice feed inside, and they get the big guy, Sliga, inside. That gets the feed, going down the right side of the lane, puts it in. Now just a 6-point lead for West DePere. Drive by Williams, bounces around a little bit. That is no good, and coming up with a rebound is Lauer, but it's tapped away. Williams gets it back. Ebert with it in the corner, three-pointer on the way, and that is good for Braden Ebert. His second 3 here in the half. Big bucket there for West DePere. They're up by 9 points now. Here down to the corner with it is Spielman. Gets cut off on his way to the basket. Finds Lauer, tries to flick it up there, no good. Put back is no good again. And finally the ball goes out of bounds, and it is off Pewaukee. It'll be West DePere basketball. Make sure to check out the website for the Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League at WPYBL.com. Some of the clothing that they have available, you can order that. Might be a little too late maybe to get things by Christmas with orders on that, but better getting it at all instead of not getting it ahead of time. So, yeah, buy some of this for somebody and just show them the picture. This is what you're getting in a few weeks. So, ball thrown away. Pewaukee gets it back, but time is running out on them. 2:03 left in the clock, and they are trailing now by 9, 45-36. Got to get some shots to fall. Lower gets the inbounds pass, and he'll set things up now for Pewaukee. Not much time to mess around here. Got to get a shot off, and good defense there by West DePere. This little reverse spin move in the lane, and that does not go. West DePere has it, but gets right back in the hands of Pewaukee. Shot is missed. And Spielman has it on the left side. Actually, Palmer has it on the left side and can't get it to go, but he finally gets fouled. Nice job on the offensive glass. Many of these trips down there, but they still can't get that next bucket to go in, the putbacks. And at the line to shoot some free throws is Lucas Chabot. Misses the first one. Need everything to go right now if you're from Pewaukee. Next free throw. That one rolls around the rim and finally goes in. So free throw good for Palmer. Now an 8-point lead, but got to pick up the defense right now, and they got to convert on the other end. 45-37 in favor of West DePere. Pewaukee looking to get that ball back and get a bucket down to the other end to tighten this thing up. Now West DePere just happy to run some clock off. 1:20 and counting down. Ebert has it. They're playing a little catch between the guards out on the perimeter. That's just what they're doing right now. Just a little keep away is what West DePere is doing right now in this ball game. Ebert's going to get knocked to the floor, and they'll stop the clock at 55 seconds. So 45-37, 55 seconds left in the ball game. West DePere has the ball and the lead. Passing up the three-point look. Hopefully the instructions from the coach right now, just play keep away, make them foul you, and stoppage by the official right now. They're just stopping the clock, and West DePere is going to keep it yet. 47 seconds left. 8-point lead by West DePere. Nice steal. And Pewaukee has it. They'd like to score in a hurry here, but now over and back is going to get called. Lusky had a nice, getting the ball for a nice steal by the Pewaukee team. Brown stole it and got it up to Lusky, but he ends up going back in the backcourt with it, and it's called for the over and back. Miller has it. He's surrounded by three of the Pewaukee players. Gets it finally over to Ebert. He has it near half court. Here's Williams with it. Yeah, just letting them, not fouling or anything, and just letting them kill the clock right now. Yeah, West DePere is going to come up with a victory on this one as the clock just winds down to 10 seconds left. And it'll be West DePere with a victory here on the Premier Court. The Wisconsin Premier Youth Basketball League, winning by a score of 45-37. That's the end of the ball game. Congratulations to West DePere. They're winning, and the next game we'll be calling coming up in a bit, Arrowhead basketball against Brookfield East. Stick around for that in game 4 of the day.